So today I'll explain you some of the universities or some of the institutions in education that existed in India before the independence, that is in the ancient India, that is before the independence and all. Okay. So the first one is Takshashila. Takshashila is now situated in the Pak Punjab region, that is Rawalpindi, and it is one of the first universities across the globe, and it is said to be a center for Brahmanical education. And here medical education is one of the very important department, and Panini, Kautili and Charaka were all part of, they were very famous for surgery and they were part of Takshila. Okay. And here the admission was decided by the teacher. Okay, the teacher will decide whether or not to give a student admission to this university or not. And here the minimum age for admission was 16. So here there was no exam, degree or diploma, only the learning was there. Okay. So, and it was very much influenced by the Greek culture. So here it was also a training center for Indian military. Okay. And here the different branches were Vedanta, Vyakaran means grammar, astronomy, military, agriculture, 8 crafts known as Sipa, Ayurveda, etc. Okay. And next is Nalanda. Nalanda is now converted to a central university in 2010. It is situated in Bihar. This was a Buddhist learning center. Okay. And it was of international characteristics like Oxford, Cambridge and all. So students from Tibet, Korea and all came here to learn. Okay. There were 1,000 monks who stayed at, it is said that there were 1,000 monks who stayed at Nalanda, and there were 1,510 teachers and 8,500 students at that time. And it progressed during the Gupta dynasty, and it is known for the faculty of logic. Okay. That is astronomy, metaphysics, medicine, philosophy, etc. And here the admission was decided by the admission in charge was the teacher. Okay. The admission was really tough, and the minimum age for the admission is 20 years. Okay. And then here are 3 methods of teaching. One is verbal and explanatory. Then there were lectures, and then there were debates and discussions also. Okay. Here the chancellor was called the Kulapati, and it was Shibhadra. And library had 3 departments. The library was called Ratnasagar, and there were three other departments. Ratnodedi, Ratnaranjaga and Ratnasagar. Okay, 3 libraries were there. Remember these names. Sometimes you will be asked which one of the following are libraries of Nalanda University. Okay. And there were a big 3 chambers, a big hall where the capacity was 800. And it was destructed by Khilji. Okay, he was one emperor. He came from outside, and Nalanda was destroyed by this person. Okay. Okay, next is Vallabhi, which is situated in the western India. So here we had religion and Arthashastra, Nidhi Shastra and Chikitsa Shastra. And Hinayana Buddhism, it was a form of Buddhism. It was taught in Vallabhi. And it was also destroyed by the Arab invention. Okay, then we have Ujjain. It is situated in Avanti, Madhya Pradesh. And it was an institute of secular learning like astronomy and maths. Then we have Vikramshila, which is situated in Bihar. And it was started by Dharmapala in the bank of Ganga. And here the religion was taught, and a lot of scholars from Tibet came here. There were around 108 scholars plus Acharya. And it was taught, the culture and the civilization of Tibet was taught here. It was later converted into 6 different colleges. Okay, the main subjects were Vyakaran, logic, astronomy, philosophy, Tantra, Karamkanda and Tantra Shastra. Okay. Here degrees like graduate and postgraduate were awarded, and the ceremony of awarding this degree is called as Samarvatana ceremony. Remember all the Sanskrit names. And here Tantric Buddhism was taught. And it was destroyed by Bhaktiar Kijil. Okay, see here Tantric Buddhism, that is in Vikramshila in Bihar, Tantric Buddhism was taught. And we saw here in Vallabhi it is Hinayana Buddhism. It's another form of Buddhism. Okay, don't forget that. Then we have Odantapuri and Jagatala. Odantapuri is situated in Bihar now. And before the kings of Pala dynasty, it was started. It had actually no much fame like the other universities. Still, there were 1,000 monks, the Buddhist monks there, and many Tibetan Buddhist students came to this university. Okay. Then we have Jagatala, which is now in Bangladesh. It was also found by Pala King Rampal of Bengal. There had a monastery there for Buddhist education, and most of the universities now you see there was this Buddhist education was there. Okay, so it is one of the era when Indian education actually flourished. Okay. So, and in 1203, an invasion was there which destroyed this Jagatala University. There also Tantric Buddhism was taught. Also, they adopted these methods and practices from Nalanda University. Then we have Mithila again, where you have Brahminical education, and Raja Janaka, that during the Buddhist period he was in charge. And then we have Vidyapati was in charge of Hindi, and Jayadeva was in charge of the Sanskrit thing. They're not very important thing. And here you had Nyaya Shastra and Tarka Shastra. They are very important. So remember these names. And they taught literature, fine arts and science. And Gangesh Ubadhya, Naranyaya, all these things were there. Then it was flourished till the period of Emperor Akbar. Okay. Then we have Nadia University, the Nadia Institute, which was in the bank of Ganga and Jalanki in Bengal. And there are 3 centers apart with this: Navadip, Shondipur and Govalapura. It was a school of logic. Logic was given more importance. Learning and efficiency was a matter there. The discussion, through discussion they ensured learning and efficiency. And 2 other things are, 2 other universities, they are not asked for questions. One is Salodgi in Karnataka and NARN in Tamil Nadu. Okay. That's it regarding the ancient institutions in India. So here you have to remember which are the key departments. That is, for Takshila it's medical, and for Nalanda it's again faculty of logic was important, astronomy, metaphysics and all. Then that Vallabhi, it was Hinayana Buddhism, and Vikramshila it was Tantric Buddhism. Remember all these things. I'll send you the notes. Okay, thank you.